Right, well, Sting, Andy and Stuart, making up Police, welcome to Countdown and welcome to Australia.
Hello.
Hello, Australia.
First of all, can you just tell us, well, Andy, a little bit about the group itself?
Well, there's four of us. Oh no, there's one missing. There's three, and we've been together just over 2 years now. We are having most of our success in England at the moment. We've had success in America, and we're working here on tour now to try and consolidate.
Now, how hard has it been sort of for you for the first year, to sort of like, you know, with so many groups around?
Well, I don't know. We've been very lucky. The first year together was very difficult. Like virtually nothing happened. The ball really started rolling for us when we came to America just over a year ago, last October, and we had initial success here in the clubs. And Roxanne was released, and the ball started rolling quite quickly, and that. That success bounced back to England, and it just took off very quickly after that. We're having a great time.
Now,
not again.
Control yourself. Sting, how do you sort of see music in the last 2 years before we go on to the last 10 years?
It's been a very exciting time when everything has turned around and changed, and a lot of old faces have sort of been scared to death by the new groups. It's a time where a new group can come out and make some new sounds and be accepted almost instantly. It's a nice time to be making music, and I just hope it doesn't close up too quickly, because it will do.
Right. Well, was Roxanne Sting initially structured as a single, or was it just a track off the album?
Initially structured as just a song, and then we didn't actually realise its potential until our manager came and heard it, and we freaked out, and we were sort of puzzled by his sort of enthusiasm. And then the more we listened, the more we thought, God, this is good. We didn't know. We didn't know it.
He wasn't really our manager until he heard that, because in the very beginning we were kind of regarded as a bandwagon punk band, and we never were a punk band. We wanted to play to the new wave audience, just the new generation of kids who happened to be punks. And when Roxanne came out, it was very clearly showed that we were nothing to do with punk, but we were definitely a new group.
Well, listen, like with the 70s, I mean, they've been playing, you know, like it got to a point where groups seemed to be playing stadiums and no one was seeing them or anything like that. You are one of the groups that have brought it back to playing small gigs and playing close to audiences. How important do you think that is, Sting?
Vitally important. We're not afraid of playing big places. In fact, we sometimes do. But it's nice to keep your sort of finger on the pulse, as it were, and you can do that best by playing in a club where the audience is like 3 feet away. It's really helpful to sort of get your head together. You know what's happening then.
Well, like with Message in a Bottle and the new album, does it frighten you now slightly that you have become so big in such a short period of time, Stuart?
No, it doesn't really, because we're rather irresponsible about our popularity. Our first album was a hit album, and many other groups, I suppose, would have tried to duplicate their first hit and have another hit, but we didn't, and we went in with an irresponsible attitude towards it. We just wanted to make another album that was different, and it turns out that that's a hit too. Our third album will take some more chances, and maybe that won't be a hit, maybe we won't be lucky, but we're still after just making good music.
Well, with the success of, say, Roxanne, Can't Stand Losing You, and then the album itself, how much pressure was put on you as guys to sort of come out with the second album?
We were very lucky, actually. For some unknown reason, we seem to have created quite a good amount of trust with our record company, and they really didn't interfere with us at all when we went in to make our second album. They just very sort of politely turned up at the end and freaked out over everything we'd done. They just gave us a free hand, which was really almost unheard of, and
it was very nice, them politely foaming at the mouth and
everything.
They
politely foamed at the mouth and said this is going to be a worldwide smash, and
the pressure that comes from inside. You know, we want success, we want to be successful, we want to be the biggest group in the world, basically, and that's where the pressure's from, not from outside of audiences. It comes from here.